Alright, so I guess we're gonna move back to the exhibition hall. Okay. Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy. Doesn't look like anything's been disturbed. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night. Bad guy, huh? Hey, you can't poke around here, pal. Wait a minute, that voice, uh-oh. Not him again. It's you, and I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing hanging around here? Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here any... Alright, we got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already? Hello? It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective. Oh, it's you, little missy. Actually, my name is Gumshoe, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Now's a good chance for you to try to remember it right. And if it's too long for you, you could just call him Dick. Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick. Yeah, good to see you again too, I guess. Alright. What happened? Oh, Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us what happened? Oh, you're trying to remember my name. Atta girl. It's Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, a thief stole something called the Secret Herb. I know about that. Oh, well, the criminal's name is Mask the Mask. I know about that, too. Detective, can't you tell us something other than that? Well, I guess I sort of owe you kind of guys in a way, so, the crime occurred last night at around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly do you know that? We got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said the urn was just stolen. The scene of the crime? You mean here, right? Wrong. That urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse, huh? So who was guarding the basement warehouse? That guy, it's all his fault. And the thief got away, pal. He solves one case and gets a swelled head thinking that he's an ace detective. Ace detective? Huh. Interesting. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this Master Mask. Is he famous? What? You're joking, right, Nick? Master Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread. Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise his unsuspecting victims. But underneath those disguises is the true Mask the Mask. So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh? And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lordly Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time. What? Then you knew he was planning on stealing the sacred urn? Of course I did. The guy always sends his calling card before he steals something. Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. Okay. Jacqueline says, I think that Gumshoe will wring your voice dry. Yeah, I know. It's a gravelly voice that I use for him because he's supposed to be like a gritty detective. But you're right. It's probably going to screw me up. So that's why I'm glad I'm not doing this all the time. Can you imagine if I was playing this game every day and shit? I'd be like dead. Okay. So why do you call him an ace detective anyway? That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up. So, what's he like? Well, like I told you, Master Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back. Wow, that is impressive. All by himself? Yeah, I gotta admit it, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men on a stakeout. But none of us have ever gotten so much as a glimpse of the guy. Well, Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief. Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now looking for clues. So he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? Okay. So what's this calling card? Here it is. But don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal? What's this mark on the front? That's Master Mask's signature emblem, pal. You can say it's his mark. All of his calling cards have got it on. They didn't mention that on the news flash. We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if a calling card is real or not is by this emblem. Calling card added to the court record. Oh my god, excuse me. Holy shit. That was a monster burp. I'm sorry, everyone. It was absolutely disgusting. And that was just a lean-in manual ban on an asshole. So there you go. That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always imitators. Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own copycat someday. Thanks, I guess. Okay. To the basement warehouse. Where this, apparently this ace detective is. Thank you, DJ Runo, for the cheer, but I'm not going to say that joke, so stop that foolishness. No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills. That's probably because it's air-conditioned to protect the art pieces, you know. Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos. Huh? What the heck does that mean? Oh my... What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Hold on a second. First of all, he looks like the penguin with the long nose and everything, right? Why the fuck does he have a magnifying glass shoved into his eye socket? I mean, there could be a... That's not a like a monocle would be the size of his eye. This guy's got an actual huge magnifying glass shoved into his eye socket. I don't even know how to voice this fucking guy. This is a mess. Anyway, shout out to an anonymous tipper who tipped me $25. Thank you very much. He said, hey Phil, I've been a fan since the beginning. Love your videos of the first and second game of Leighton and Wright 2. Can't wait to watch Trials of Tribulations. Thank you very much, whoever that anonymous tipper is. I appreciate that. Let's get you up on the leaderboard. I have no clue what's going on right now. So, how the hell do I voice act? How do I voice act this fucking freak? Talk like Danny DeVito? I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please, make yourself at home. Oh no. Over there, dude, he's gonna do the fucking penguin. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go with that. I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please make yourself at home. Who are you anyway? Shh, silence! Ah! Now I see, it's all becoming clear. What do you see? Zwari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium. Neither very advanced at the trade. Am I wrong? Yikes, that's scary. How did you know that? How you say? The universal skeptic would say that is how that is... The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why. I'm a traveler of both time and space and a swimmer of dreams. What is he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it. Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman. And introduce myself. My name is Atmey. Look at me! Look at me! Oh. Look at me! Oh my god. Ace Detective. Oh, hi? Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of. The name's Wright. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. I'm Maya Fey, a spirit medium. And I am a Pearl Fang. I'm Mystic Maya's cousin and Spirit Medium Ice Apprentice. Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game? Dang, why does the phrase one shot short of a baker's dozen come to mind with this guy? Oh my god, we got a few trolls. I'll take care of it, guys. Don't worry, don't worry. A few stupid trolls. And I can easily get rid of this right now. I could maybe get rid of this if I could get this to work. There we go. Okay. I had to turn off followers only mode temporarily, guys. Sorry. Alright. Now we can continue. Let's talk to this freak. So are you really as famous as you say? Of course! For a lawyer, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in this city that had not heard of me. Look at me! I am Master Mass arch enemy, the 8th detective. Look at me! Thank you to Just Some Dude Gaming, who just subscribed to the channel for 11 months. Thank you very much for the resub. Now, look at me! At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other the angelic cherubs of light. Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick? I have been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Machina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from Master Mass with my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles. Yeah, they all mentioned it on the news in the Great People Around Town segment. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward. Well, compared to the treasure I received for them, it's not much. So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. Oh! Tell us what you know about Master Mass and keep it simple, please. Like about how I have devoted my life to thwarting these dastardly deeds? Last night, here in the bowels of this store, we were locked in a most glorious battle. I see. Hang on a second. You were here last night? Here in Lord the Tailor? Naturally! Wherever the mask goes, you'll find Atmey laying his elegant traps. Elegant traps? More like the mask out-elegance you and made a beautiful getaway. But this time, I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory. I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night? But of course, after all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces. Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. I first received the request for my services 20 days ago. And it was 10 days ago that we received Master Mass calling card. Oh, you were hired before the calling card even arrived? Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough. That's Adrian for you. A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized. A calling card arrived, right? Yes, so ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right here in the warehouse. And waited for him alone. Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help? Ridiculous! Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nickaboos? You've got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let the mask get away. I always operate alone and concealed, out of the sight of others. Concealed? Precisely. Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. Ha! To fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. It is my own It is my own original proverb. Anyway, back to what happened last night. As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through the entrance. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared. But that's impossible. How could it just disappear? How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, Sir Lord. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here. For someone who seriously messed up his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself. So you're saying that even though no one came through those doors last night, Our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose? That's just not possible. Alright, well, I think it's time to examine the room. Tisk Soloya, please refrain from such crude behavior. Huh? Oh, what do you mean? This criminal is an artiste. The crime scene is the canvas upon which he paints. Ha! Only I, Ace Detective Atmey, have an eye which is educated enough to read the signs. Could you translate that for me, Nick? I think he pretty much said, don't touch anything, amateurs. If there's something you wish to know about, you'll have but to ask Atmey. If you know anything, everything there is to know about my rival, Mask the Mask. What do I do now? Does he have any top secret information, so that only a real crime buff would know? I'll think about what to ask while I listen to what Mr. Ace Detective has to say. So yeah, see, they won't let me investigate anything unless I ask him about it. Because funny, you see, there's obviously paint or something on the wall. We have the statue now out of place and the sword is missing from its hand. There's a purple paint can down there. That might be that purple paint that's there. The lock that looks like it would have been on the bar looks like the lock is ajar now. And then here's the sword. The sword appears to be bent. And then here we've got some kind of a box, and on the box is that purple paint shit. So there's a lot of clues to look at, but they won't let me look at them. Probably gonna keep saying the same thing, right? Wing Wong Big Bong subscribed. What a name. Okay then, thank you very much. Tisk Soloya, please refrain from crude behavior. Yeah, see, he won't let me look at anything. See, I already talked about everything. Alright, let's go through this again. I guess we're done here because I don't see anything else to examine unless I can present it with evidence, but I don't think I have anything to present. Okay. Present. I'm sorry I can't be more helpful, but I have no interest save that finding evidence against my arch rival. It's okay, Nicky's just a bit of piddling evidence hog. This is what defense style. That's funny. Okay, so that didn't work. Do not fear, young lady. I promise I shall retrieve your urn. Thank you, Detective Atmey. I'm counting on you. The final round between Detective Luke Atmey and Mask the Mask is set to begin. Still, there's something funny about this guy. Yeah, but don't forget he managed to retrieve the treasure from the last heist. Yes, I even have a video that details my role in the whole affair. Ha! I recorded it directly from the news on TV. Can I interest you in a copy? No thanks. Master Mask calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right? Quite impressive, but I would expect nothing less from my arch rival. I'm surprised to see you in such possession of such top secret piece of information. Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here. Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals. I don't know if I really want this guy to like us ever. Well, sir lawyer, I've been told that you are pursuing the mysterious thief. Well, I'm not sure I would say that exact... that's right. We're going to find the secret urn no matter what we have to do. Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If perchance you should recover something of value, return then to my office. My office of Earthly Delights, the Atmey Detective Agency. Office of Earthly Delights? Well then, sir lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do. Goodbye. Wait a minute. He's gone. I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him. Come on, Nick. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind. I want to go to his office too. Take me with you, Nick, okay? Alright, so now we can finally examine all this evidence in the office. There's a security camera. It's trained on the big door of the storeroom. Set up to take a photo if anyone went in or out. A security camera. Yeah, go stand in front of that door and it'll snap your photo too, Pearly. Mr. Maya, do you think I should smile? Nah, it's for criminals, so I think you should make a really scary face. Like this. And it was her normal face. Okay then. Hey Pearly, do you know what this is? It's a computer. A computer? Oh, I've heard of those. It was such a cute name. It looks like this computer is for storing data for the security camera. When someone comes in or out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them. It's probably the trap that the detective set up. Let's see if we can find last night's data on this thing. We might even find a photo of a mask to mask. Let's see here. Man, I really stink at working these things. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're swearing an awful lot. I don't know how to pull up the photos. I had no idea you were so pathetic with high-tech stuff, Nick. Yeah, well, I managed to print out the camera data anyway. I guess you have to learn to crawl before you can walk, right, Nick? Yeah, sure. Anyway, it looks like the camera only went off once last night. 1 a.m. Okay. What is this? That pathetic-looking wooden box. Ah! That's the box that had the sacred urn in it. Don't touch it. There may be clues to the thief's identity here. On there, excuse me. Grr, I worked so hard to make that box. Oh, you made that poor excuse for a box, Maya? What's that supposed to mean? That urn has always been in the stand in the winding way of Fame Manor. So there was no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick. And I was so proud of it. Sniffle, sniffle. Poor Maya. Maybe it'd have been better if Master Mask had taken the box, too. Huh. Well, we don't know what the hell the pain is, right? Here's something new. Wow, this is awesome. What did Miss Andrews say it was called again? The Shishishito sword. It's literally 7-branch sword in Japanese, or so says Miss Andrews. Whoa, it's pretty heavy. One hit, 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it'd sell like hotcakes. There's something about it that bothers me. Wow, you're really firing on all cylinders today, Pearly. This sword. Wasn't Mystic Atmey holding it last night? Ah. And another thing. Sword wasn't bent last night like it is now. You're right. Awesome, Pearly. I wouldn't expect any less from my little ace apprentice. The sword is bent, so that must mean last night someone used it somehow. Ah, I just thought of something. Maybe Detective Atmey smashed Master Mask with it. Like this. Youch! What the heck? What do you think, Pearly? I think it's even more bent than it was before. Oh man, my head. My hair! So the ceremonial sword that was not bent before the crime. You gotta think that maybe they used it to open the box. Or to pry the lock open, because the lock is now unlocked. See that? Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there? Looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes of stuff back there. I guess that's where they were keeping the sacred urn. Remember, Maya, Miss Andrews said we're not allowed in there. Okay. It says organi. No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organize. You just can't see the last 2 letters. Yeah, well, I guess no one else can read it either because this place is a mess. Yeah, you must feel right at home, huh? So the sign says organize. Then what could the B-U-R be? Brr. No clue right now. No idea what that stands for if it's part of another word. Ben Boxer cheered. He said, people want to know if you're going to have children. No, I've said a million times I'm not having children. So there you go. You can stop asking. The answer's not going to change because you keep asking. The statue of Mystic Atmey is so cool. I want a gold statue of myself. We could put it in the office. Hey, it's Wright and Company. How about a gold statue of me? Mr. Nick, I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange. Huh? What is it, girls? Statue of Mystic Atmey. Was this where it was last night? No, it was where the paint is now. Ah. Yep. I'm pretty sure it was closer to the door. Yeah, I think you're right. Great job, Pearly. I wouldn't expect anything less from my ace cousin. So the statue was moved on the night of the crime. Atmey face golden statue updated in the court record. Now we got this pile of paint. Look what you did, Nick. We spilled paint over here. Duh. I didn't do that. Well, it wasn't here last night. I would have noticed the color this outrageous. You also noticed there's that's a straight line at a 90-degree angle there. So the box or something was blocking it. Probably the box that had the urn in it, right? That's why the box with the urn is covered in paint. This paint is already dried up. Well then, you should have cleaned it up before it dried, Nick. Paint doesn't dry that fast. Besides, I told you it wasn't me. Looks like it's been several days since it was spilled. Hey, look at this. What is it? There's some kind of shape within the bottom left side of the stain. Oh, you're right. I wonder what it could be. So wait, if that paint has been dried up for several days, and if this box is what was sitting on top of that paint, it means that earlier on, that statue was blocking the box that was in that corner covered in paint. It was purposely put there to block your view, so you wouldn't have known that it was there, and all anyone needed to do to steal the urn was to break into the box and leave. They didn't actually have to get into the storeroom at all last night. It was already out here. So if anything, this is showing someone had already previously broken into the storeroom and removed the urn and left it out here hidden in this box behind the statue. Now maybe they had accidentally knocked the sword out of the statue while they were moving it to get to the box, or maybe they used the sword to pry the box open. These are all just hypotheses I'm making now. Alright, I think we might have checked everything. I think so, I don't see anything else. Okay. Move back to the main exhibition hall. Whoa! Hey Nick, your cell phone's ringing. Beep! Hello, Phoenix Wright here. Oh! It's me, Gumshoe. Gumshoe? What is it? What's so funny? I'll tell you what's funny. Pal, I finally beat him. I beat Mr. Ace Detective. Finally! This underdog is the alpha dog today. That stuck-up detective's menace match. Yep, I finally caught him. Lock, stock, and barrel. There's no escape for him. You caught him? Are you saying... you captured Master Mask? Bingo! Well, actually he surrendered, but I still got him. Master Mask surrendered? That's great. When can we come and pick up the sacred urn? Well, you see, I was gonna tell you. What? Something wrong? You think you can swing by the detention center sometime? The detention center? He wants to talk to you. Master Mask, that is. What? He wants to talk to Nick? I'll be waiting for you, pal. Get over here soon. Beep. The detention center, huh? Alright, so I guess that's it. You go to the detention center next. Yeah. Oh, you know where we could go? We can go to the Atmey Detective Agency first, which is probably what they want you to do. So let's save up. Good stuff.